right, so first up today, just 3 years ago, a sensation was born. In an effort to raise funds and awareness about bleeding disorders, the Great Lakes Hemophilia Foundation held a contest for Milwaukee's Best Bloody Mary.
That's right, and it's grown to be a hugely popular event. They've had to relocate to a bigger venue. In fact, we're sorry to report it is sold out. However, there's still an important message to be told. So we're joined now by Danielle Leitner Baxter from GLHF, along with Jerry Steny and Natalie Duvall, with three-time champs, Stenys.
Steny,
welcome you guys.
You guys know what you're doing over there with the bloodies, huh?
Keeping it simple.
What's the secret? Oh, keeping it simple? Is
keeping
that
it
the
simple,
secret?
yep. We haven't changed the recipe in 30 years.
Wow.
Really? Do you think people get too fancy with their Bloody Marys?
Totally. That's exactly what's wrong. People just try to get too fancy, put a lot of different things in it. It's not the same.
What about the garnishing? Do you feel like people focus too much on putting a meal on top of the drink rather than on just the pure ingredients that are in the drink?
Well, that was one of the biggest reasons we got involved with this contest, because the garnish was, everybody thought that was what made the Bloody Mary, but really the Bloody Mary makes it, the taste of it, not the garnish on top, like you said, with the beef jerkies and the chicken wings and the hamburgers and all kinds of different things. Exactly.
Yeah, the corn on the cob, stuff like that.
We had one here that had like a fire where you could roast its own s'more on top. Remember that? I mean, like, it was insane. It was just insane.
Oh, so you guys have this great event that nobody else can go to because it's sold out.
Sorry.
But no, that's okay. I think it's a great event. We want to talk about it. Also, you're still looking for volunteers. Is that correct?
We are still looking for volunteers.
Okay,
so that's a great way to come.
That's a way to sneak in sort of through the back doorway, right? So what,
something good.
Yeah, what types of volunteers? What do you need?
We need people to help do registration. We need people to help these lovely people behind the bar to run and get ice and that kind of stuff. We need people to help in just a variety of ways at the event, to help with raffles and that kind of thing. So there's really something for everybody.
Tell us a little bit about GLHF and the mission here in Milwaukee, what you guys do, and the whole reason behind doing this Best Bloody.
Sure. So GLHF is Great Lakes Hemophilia Foundation. So we support people in Wisconsin with bleeding disorders. Our mission is to advocate, educate, advocate for, and support the Wisconsin bleeding disorders community. So we really provide services to support those families.
What is a bleeding disorder? You know, is this someone who doesn't clot easily if they get a cut?
Correct, yeah. So hemophilia is the most common, is the most well-known. Von Willebrand disease is actually the most common. So it is, again, exactly like you said.
What's the most common?
Von Willebrand disease.
Von Willebrand, okay.
So hemophilia, much more recognized. Von Willebrand, much more common. So, and it's exactly that. Your blood doesn't clot correctly. So you're not going to get a cut and bleed to death, but you might have internal bleeding or bleeding in your joints or a head bleed, and those things can cause serious damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, even death. It can be very serious, as we know. So the money from this event, how will you use it to support your organization?
So we will use it for, like I said, our mission is educate, advocate for, and support. So we provide education programs. We send kids to camp. We have a patient financial assistance program. We have scholarships for kids. So, again, to support people in Wisconsin living with bleeding disorders.
I love the idea of camps for kids who have, you know, a disease or a disability, whatever, so that they can be with other young people who share the same concerns and fears and the things they have to adjust to in their lives. I think it's a wonderful way for them to have fun, but also have the support of other people who understand them and kind of get them, because they can feel sort of isolated by their disease or disorder.
Absolutely. And hemophilia and other bleeding disorders are rare.
Yeah.
So you might not know anyone else in your school that has that disorder. You might have an uncle, or but it's great for them to be together and just be kids and just be at camp. And they're medically supported, and they're just having a great time at camp.
Should we get to the drinks?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about this winning one. Are you going to give us the recipe?
I can't give you the full recipe.
Okay, just checking.
It would have been a secret then.
Right.
We do use Clamato in our Bloody
is that?
Marys. It's a clam tomato base juice, so we use that. We use Sky vodka. We always dust the rim with celery salt.
I like that.
Yes, it gives it such good taste.
Yes.
Little lemon and lime.
Okay.
Tabasco, and then we have our secret sauce that we can.
There's a secret. Can we taste one?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll pass one down to Tiff.
It's interesting because a lot of people will do like a peppered kind of vodka or something a little spicier, but you're just going straight up.
We keep it simple and classic.
Okay. Should you drink through the straw when you do a Bloody Mary?
Depends if you want some salt.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my
Sometimes
straw
when you
out.
take Yep.
Because I want a little bit of that celery salt.
Ooh, that is really good. That is really good.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and do you feel like bloodies should be really spicy?
No, they
No.
should have just a nice kick. I mean, and you don't want to even taste the hard vodka in there. You want it to go down easy. You want to be able to enjoy a few of them.
Right.
You know, not just
I like
one.
that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I've grown to understand about Wisconsin, if you go other places, is that the beer chaser, which I think is very important part of
Yes.
it too, is sort of a Wisconsin thing.
It is.
It is,
Absolutely.
yes.
Do you always serve a chaser with your bloodies at Steny's?
Yes.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
What
That
does
is
it mean
fantastic.
to you guys to be involved in this? What got you guys so interested in being a part of the event?
Well, Steny's always been a big with, excuse me, I've been having a cold lately, last month or so.
Calm down, it's dry.
Drink a bloody.
Involved in helping out the community and all that stuff. So when Danielle came to us and got involved, I knew we had a good thing going with the Bloody Mary, so that's why we got involved.
That's great.
I think that's really neat. So as part of the event, people probably taste different recipes, right?
They do. They get to taste 15 to 17 different recipes.
Yeah.
And the bar and restaurant community in Milwaukee has been so amazing and so supportive, from Jerry and Natalie to a variety all throughout the southeastern Wisconsin. So we've been really pleased.
Way to go, guys. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for being here,
you.
bringing us the
Delicious.
bloody. It's yummy. We're going to give you information about Milwaukee's best bloody. Maybe put it on your calendar for next year if you're not able to go this year. But
Or
they are still,
volunteer.
they're still looking for volunteers, which is great. And it is presented by the Great Lakes Hemophilia Foundation. It is happening Sunday, February 28th from 11 till 3. Call the phone number 414-257-0200 or go to glhf.org to find out more about all the great work that they do.
Thanks, you
guys.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank
Did
you.
it. Great way to
Cheers.
start off the day.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Thanks, you guys.
All right.